Welcome, everyone. My name is Jonathan Acuna. I appreciate each and every one of you for taking time out of your busy day to learn AI. Over the next hour, I am going to share some bunch of cutting edge AI secrets that you guys should need to be learning about. This is my weekly AI training, yeah, pretty much training. I host this every single week, every single Sunday. The goal is not to go deep into AI. That's what we have training, we have programs, we have coaching for. The goal of these presentations is to just show you a 10,000 foot view. Where is AI as of today? Because 1 month in AI is 6 months in the real world. Every week, the presentation and the tools and the world changes. AI is the only industry that changes so fast that literally what I'm going to say today is going to be obsolete tomorrow or next week. One, job security, which is kind of wild, but that's why. AI is very important that we need to keep you guys up to date every single week. If you're not staying up to date every single week, I'm not talking about newsletters. I'm not talking about watching YouTube videos. None of those count when it comes to AI. You need hands-on keyboard. You need to be in front of a keyboard, actually building, using the tools, and actually replacing your day-to-day workflow using an AI workflow, which I'll show you what that will look like today. So today's presentation is a 10,000 foot overview is because our main focus is entrepreneurs, business owners, coaches, consultants, service providers that want to leverage AI in their business. So this is why this whole presentation, you may either be a solopreneur or a business owner or just starting your business. So this presentation is going to show the importance of why someone on your team, you or you nominate one of your team members, why it's essential that every person has an in-house AI expert. That's going to be the goal of the presentation. I'm going to show you what it means to be an AI expert and the value that's going to have in your business with the impact that you'll be able to make, but then also in the whole organization, or also if you want to go into like consulting, because you can make a greater impact, because this is the biggest need and demand right now. Everyone is looking for people who are certified AI consultants or have certified AI skills so that they can actually walk into any business and look at their marketing, sales, operations and know exactly what tools, what automations, what AI agents, what to use to actually, at the end of the day, what AI does is help you increase productivity. So tasks that would take 8 hours now take one, and make better decision making. You're trying to make a decision on what's the best ad campaign. How do you grow your business? What's a lead magnet? Where should you target for new traffic? Should you run ads, create content? What should your hooks be? All of you're looking at even a dashboard of your performance of like sales performance, metrics, any types of reports. You could take screenshots of those, give them to AI, and AI can help you gain clarity amongst the noise, basically know the signal. So for this presentation, I have a ton of things I got to go through. So here's how it's going to rock. I'm going to rock for the next 45 minutes and just brain dump a ton of most very important things that you guys need to be up to date with AI. So I'm going to riff for about 45 minutes. I need you guys to pay attention. Everyone's cameras have to be on, except for Tony, who has a free pass. But everyone else, Jace, Todd, August, and Justin, cameras have to be on, or else I gotta give you the boot. The only reason why is I need participation and I need you guys to focus, because if you guys aren't focused, this isn't the place for you. So cameras on, I'm going to give you guys 10 seconds and then we are going to cook. Todd, Jace, Justin, August, last call, cameras on before I got to give you guys the boot. This isn't a webinar you could passively just watch. Appreciate it. I want you guys to be successful with AI. I want you guys to learn AI. It is literally you're gonna go through this week and either use the knowledge that I'm gonna give you and save 10 hours a week, or you're gonna ignore this presentation, go back to what you're usually be doing, and then this week you're gonna waste 8 hours wishing times and things were different. So I don't mind if you work on other stuff, don't worry, but I highly recommend that you guys okay, number two, highly recommend pen and paper. Pen and paper, digital notebook, something to take notes. I'm going to move fast. Yes, this is recorded and you will get the recording after, but do not depend on that. I need you guys to just take notes, write down what is going to be the most important part. I am going to ask at the very end. what's going to be the most important part that you guys found. Um, Good to see. Nice, nice, nice. Last call. I know Jason's working on it. Last call, Todd and Tony. It's like the bartender. 2 minutes. Jace, you're good. Take your time. Todd, Tony. All right. So this is not a presentation for people that aren't serious in AI. So everyone else, you guys are good. Congratulations. You made the cut. We got to cut the people that aren't serious about AI. All right, so here's the presentation. Here's what I'm going to go through today. I have a ton of stuff. I'm going to show you AI tools to help you automate and streamline your content. I'm going to show you the best AI tools when it comes to becoming an AI consultant or certified AI expert. What does that mean? What tools across the 10,000 tools that are out there? What are the essential tools that you need to know that make the biggest impact either for your business or for your clients? I'm going to show you how AI agents that you can hire today for less than $20, you can hire AI agents today to start actually doing work for you on your behalf. Things that ChatGPT can't do, GenSpark, Gemini, Grok, whatever AI tool that's your preference. I'm going to show you an AI agents that can automate, streamline your work, your first AI employees, because businesses are going to hire more AI agents in the future than full-time employees. You're already seeing it happen with the job market. Second, the people who know how to build AI agents are going to be the most valuable people in the economy because they are going to be able to literally be able to virtually create an expert workforce for any business that rivals any full-time employee. So this is, and this, oh, they're gonna, make so much money for AI agents. By the way, AI agent consultant is like the #1 in demand. Not automation agency, it's actually agent consultant. Fun fact. Ooh, I'm going to go through AI receptionist because a lot of people, one of the biggest impacts that you can have in your business is automating your front of house. Questions, calls, calendar booking, all of that. We're going to hire our first AI receptionist today to help your front of house so that you can focus on mostly serving your clients mainly. And yeah, and at the end of the day, how to make money with AI, it's more you have to have AI skills in order to monetize them. You're going to monetize them either by using AI in your business to gain a competitive advantage, or you're going to use AI to sell as a service, as a consultant, either you're going to go into education, you're going to go into implementation, like an agency, you're going to build the automations. There's like 2 different routes that you could go. Jace, good to see you. Welcome, Jace. Please put your AI goals in the chat. I love to know, that way I can kind of get a feel. You haven't missed anything. We're just about to begin. Cool. That's usually the agenda. So the only thing I ask for the next 40 minutes, just your attention. Grab a pen and paper. I'm going to brain dump a ton of stuff. Please ask your questions in the chat. I'll answer them if I can on the moment. If not, I'm going to stay for another 45 minutes after, and we're going to rock through questions. Cool. All right, let's get juicy with the tools. Now, these are some of the best AI tools that are out there, but a lot of them... Actually, I'm going to give you a better list. Don't copy that list. I'm going to give you a better list. I'm just going to show you what is literally the state of, like, as an AI expert, what should you have skills in? Like, what's the bare minimum? And I'm going to say it's going to be these guys. Yeah, right here. Okay, quick thing. Treat each AI tool just like a specific tool on a multi-tool. Basically, you have your knife, your screwdriver, your bottle opener. That's the way to think of each AI tool that's out there. They may sound like they do a lot of things similar, but each one really has a specialty, an expert. It's really good at really one thing, and that's what you really want to know. What is its best use case, so that when it comes to that job or task, everything comes down to what job or task you're performing. That then is going to dictate what tool you're going to use. And I have a chart I'll show probably later on. So I know a lot of people just starting off are like, hey, each tool is pretty much $25 subscription. John, what's the most affordable way to get into AI without like going crazy on subscriptions? Right here, what I'm showing you right now are just the top 6 free AI tools. So if you're budget constrained or and you still want to get into AI, take a screenshot of these tools. These are the tools that are going to you could pretty much accomplish more or less everything that anyone else can do in the with like paid tools almost. But these are going to be free, unlimited. You could get a lot of use out of them. And so I'll quick TLDR, Google AI Studio has Google Gemini, which I'll show some really cool things that you could do inside of Google AI Studio. Think of it like ChatGPT, but it's free. Also has some really cool things. Notebook LM, some people are studying for certifications, are trying to learn a new topic for something. Notebook LM, think of it like a study partner. It's meant to consume information and then be able to present that information in a podcast, slide, presentation. I'll go through some demos real quick, just kind of go through. So it's mainly a teaching aid to help you learn or consume a lot of information and digest it easily. It will create slides, study guides, mind maps, really cool. Firebase, free AI tool to build apps. There are many AI tools out there. Firebase is just completely free. That's the only reason why I show it here. There are other ones that are more easier to use, like Lovable. There's no one best one per se. Use the one that you have the most skills with. But right now we're just showing things that you could get done with free. Fathom, AI note-taking tool. Coach, consultant, if you work in business, having an AI note-taker take notes on your behalf is such a hack. The presentation webinar I'm going to send to you after is the recording that's being recorded right now from my AI employee that's like right in the corner. That's Fathom Note Taking. He's going to record the transcript. He's going to record the video. And oh my God, I cannot tell you how much that has saved me from when I go back to back to back to meetings to be able to jump back to be like, what did we say in the meeting in the morning? And being able to ask questions, pull information, review anything that was said or shown on the screen, have perfect memory about every meeting that you've ever had is such a hack. Image generator, Black Forest is one, and GLM 4.5. I know the names are so random. Most of the tools you've never heard of, they all have funny names. This is a free AI tool that came out of China, just as significant-ish as DeepSeek. This one's going to rival GenSpark. I know I'm saying I'm almost speaking Chinese, but don't worry. I'm going to show you a lot of demos with these. So these are just free tools, show you what's out there. Now, for the people that are serious and they're like, yo, John, I don't need a basic multi-tool. I want the best of the best. I'm not here to F around. What are those tools? I'm willing to spend some money on some subscriptions. Cool. Then you're going to get into these tools. These are all paid tools. You won't need all of them, but in each of the categories, basically on what you're trying to accomplish, you'll be able to accomplish with one of the right tools listed down below. GenSpark, most of our community members, I have a community, 145 entrepreneurs, all leveraging AI. We meet 5 days a week, sharing secrets, automations, tips, how we're actually leveraging AI in our businesses. 90% of the community is now solely on GenSpark as the daily driver. It trumps. If you've never seen what a GenSpark does, I'll show demos. Again, I'm kind of just going to overview what are the top AI tools that a consultant should know of. GenSpark is a beast of a tool. It's our daily driver. It's our workhorse. I'm going to show you some really cool things it could do. Create websites, presentations. The website, the sales page, some of the presentation was all written and scripted with GenSpark. ChatGPT, but not for the basics that you're looking for. You're really doing projects, and custom GPTs are really an untapped use of ChatGPT. Also, AI agents I should do here custom GPTs. Project folders are important, and then also AI agents. That's what you're paying. That's what you're unlocking in ChatGPT, not the basic chat. Everyone like ChatGPT 5 got lobotomized. Let's be honest. It's not as useful and valuable as it was promoted. So, but that's not why you're paying $20 to Sam Altman. You're paying for the ability of what custom GPTs could do, project folders, and AI agents. They each have different use cases. That's the main thing. They all have a specific use case, and I'll go through. Claude, a lot of people like Claude over ChatGPT. It's a personal preference. Claude does really good at natural human writing, copywriting, website design, really good. Midjourney, the gold standard for image generation. There are some new ones out there, but Midjourney is great for your subscription, unlimited images and videos. We're using it for commercials, for ads, we have a lot of e-commerce businesses, so they're doing it for product shoots, for mock-up designs, content for B-roll for faceless channels. Everything is getting run out of Midjourney just because the realism that you could get with your prompt. Lovable, quick, fast, easy to build a front end app. Very easy. Then Zapier, you're going to automate something in your business. You're going to either automate 2 apps that you're using. For example, in your business, you're using a series of web apps basically, and each web app, trying to get data from one app to another app is sometimes manual. So that's what Zapier is basically doing. Zapier is going to allow you to there we go. Zapier is going to allow you to connect and automate a lot of the manual day-to-day stuff in your business. Yes, it's the most expensive automation tool out there, but you're paying for the convenience, the speed to quickly automate stuff. And lastly, ChatGPT agents, which we'll do a demo at the very end. Those are dope. We're all going to hire our first AI agent today. So cool. All right, now those are the best tools. Just so you're aware, is it in here? Yeah, this is in here. There are many other tools, just so you're aware of. They're called specialty tools. They're not really applicable for everyone. This is like your HeyGen, your project management apps, creating podcasts and stuff like that. So there's more tools out there, just to show you, just based on whatever use case. Because the main thing to take away is whatever the job or task that you're focusing on, there's an AI tool that can accelerate the completion of that job faster, almost by 4x, 5x. Cool. All right, John, you're talking too much. Let's do some demos. Okay, let's get into, let's just start very high with something interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna go from the top down because you guys seen some pretty basic stuff already. I don't want to show you basic stuff. I want to show you first, I gotta log in. This is gonna be fun. Bear with me. So the first demo I'm gonna show is how to automate your front of house AI with an AI voice receptionist, because most businesses right now, so for one category of people want to use AI in their business to save time, to automate, to streamline front of house office. Your receptionist basically is a great start. And then second is for the people that want to become AI consultants and want to make money with AI, sell AI solutions, then selling AI receptionist is a great start. Quick, fast, easy turnaround. You do have to check your local laws, state laws. It does not do not use it for robocalling. Dear God, no, do not. Red flag, penalty on the field. You can use it as a receptionist. Again, check your state laws to pick up the phone, answer questions, answer calls after hours, and actually book appointments too. So the tool I'm going to show you, number one today, is Retail. Retail is an AI tool. There are two out there for AI voice receptionists. There's Vappy and there's Retail. They both do the exact same thing. I prefer Retail because of how fast and easy it is to set up and get an AI receptionist that can pick up the phone. You could call today. That's a knowledge expert, answer any question, and it will even book appointments and show up on your calendar and check for conflict availability as well too. Sorry, John, Tuesday's booked. How about Wednesday at 5? Like, no problem. So I'm gonna do a demo of this. This is Retail. There's no subscription for Retail. If you sign up for it today, I think they give you like $10 of free use, basically, which equates out to quite a while. Okay, so when we get in, this is one form of AI agents. AI agents perform a job autonomously without you having to direct what they need to do step by step. Make.com, Zapier, those workflow automation, you have to clearly, explicitly say step 1, step 2, step 3, use this, do this, do this. AI agents such as chatbots, voice agents, and also autonomous, I don't know what to call them. We'll call them browser agents. Those agents, all three of them, they require your number one important skill set when you come into AI, prompt engineering. It cannot be understated. The quality of your prompt or the text or description that you put into the brain of your chatbot or your voice agent or your AI agent that will autonomously control a browser, for example, any of those will only perform to the quality of your prompt. So if you aren't prompting correctly, then your bot's not going to do anything. You're going to get frustrated. You're like, oh, AI is stupid. My bot's not even doing anything. He's really rudimentary. It's like, how good is your prompting? So number one thing is actually written in a very specific format, and it's called Markdown. Markdown is the way that you organize information and put it into the brain of a custom GPT, a voice agent, a chatbot, or an AI agent that you're going to build an app with as well too. For example, any one of those. By organizing your information into Markdown, which is basically like header, H1, H2, bullets, sections. Now the AI model knows how to organize all the information that you need to give it, because this chatbot, yes, it can pick up the phone, answer questions, and book appointments, but it does not know how to do that intuitively. So this is no different than programming. The only difference, you're learning the same skill of programming, where you are explicitly saying line by line what you want the robot to do. For example, if I want them to book an appointment, the robot doesn't know like what's the sequence of steps to like ask for the name, ask when they're available. It doesn't like intuitively know that. So when you want to have it to perform a very specific job, this is prompt engineering. This is why you're hiring AI consultants. You're spending a lot of money on them to write these prompts for your business so that it performs autonomously, and it actually does work autonomously versus you having to babysit it. So here you can see how minute it gets. Literally, get step 1, get their full name. Step 2, ask what is the appointment they want to confirm. Step 3, what is the date and time that works for them, and so on and so on. So you're going to hear the robot or the bot go through these steps in this demo. Now in this demo, this is an AI voice receptionist for a real estate agency. So very interesting enough, we're actually going to have it search for properties for us to help us find the right property, if we were to give it a very simple database of what properties and details and price we can feed into it, for example. So it has 2 properties in its brain, very simple, but you can see you could expand to have all the list of your properties, the details. There is actually, just to let you know, AI real estate bot, March of, wow, it was March of this year actually. Oh, February, here we go. Oh no, it was March, yeah, this one. It was March, February. That news is slow. AI chatbots like the one I'm showing you are already in the world. This was March of this year, and they've already generated $100 million in sales. And this is just an AI chatbot. This isn't even the voice agent I'm showing you. And the reason why this mortgage broker hired a very expensive agency to build out this chatbot, because it's very easy for this one chatbot to have access to all of the information across 10,000 properties, or across their entire portfolio. Like I like this right here. We have more than 5,000 properties in our current portfolio, and it's physically impossible for a person to know all of the information regarding to the 5,000 properties. But it's not impossible for an AI agent to do so. So real estate agents are in very hot water, because you can build chatbots and voice agents today that know everything about all the details. You can hop on a call and have a discussion with the bot and find your property in just a few minutes. Also, this will book appointments. I'm going to do the demo right now, but just caveat, I disconnected the connection between this bot and the calendar. So it's going to try and look at the calendar, but I'm going to end the demo there, because if it doesn't have access to the calendar, it's just going to go into a loop and be like, yo, I can't find the date. That's only because I turned it off. So AI voice receptionist, let's talk to an AI bot.
Hello, how can I help you today?
Hi, where are you located?
We're located at 456 Sunset Boulevard, Los Angeles, California. If you're in the area, feel free to drop by. How can I assist you today?
I'm looking for a property in Silver Lake. Do you have any?
Absolutely. We've got a lovely 3-bed, 2-bath in Silver Lake, about 1,500 square feet, listed at 1.2 million. It's got a great vibe. Would you like more details, or maybe to schedule a tour?
Nah, do you have anything in Culver City?
Yes, we do. There's a fantastic 4-bed, 3-bath in Culver City, 2,100 square feet, asking 1.85 million. It's super bright with a big backyard, perfect for those sunny California days. Interested in checking it out, or need more info?
Yeah, I want to book a tour for the Culver City one.
Great choice. Can I get your full name, please?
Yeah.
Also, what date and time works best for you to tour the Culver City property?
Dr. AI, and I'm available this Wednesday at 2 p.m.
Thanks, Dr. AI. Just to confirm, you'd like to book a tour for the Culver City property this Wednesday at 2 p.m. Let me check if that time is available. One moment.
All right, I'm going to end it there. It's not connected to the calendar, just for a demo. So that way it will go through, it will find check availability and see if it's available. If not, it will reschedule and say, hey, John, how about Thursday at 2 p.m., for example. Now, paying for this roughly costs 80 cents to $1 per minute. You can set it up within 2 hours. You can also set it up with a custom phone number that you can literally just click a button and have a custom phone number, and you can literally start talking to your AI agent within 1 hour and hire your first AI employee. And then it's pay as you go. There's no subscription. You pay 80 cents to $1 per minute, depending on the usage and how you set it up and configure it, per se, and the complexity of it. And then it's available, ready to go after hours to do your bidding, which is actually kind of cool. So that is one. Let's now go through some other cool AI agents that really can help. Okay, let's go into content, because people hate content, and I get it. Content is such a huge time suck. Wouldn't it be nice if we had an AI virtual agent that can, a virtual avatar, more, not so much an agent, these are avatars. These can actually get on camera, record scripts. They can say anything for either your content for your courses, programs, marketing material, or even for yourself. So let's see. Okay, what's HeyGen? HeyGen is a tool that allows you to clone yourself as a digital avatar. This is my digital avatar, trained off my likeness. He has my voice, he has my likeness in this scene, so he can say anything that I want, anytime that I want, more or less. So let me see if I can find, some of these are the old ones. So with him, you can, what the time that this is saving is that you don't have to get on camera, you don't have to memorize a script, you don't have to edit. All of that is going to be done in just a few minutes, using your AI avatar, and then you can do some really cool stuff with it. So now, workflow, you're going to create the script, ChatGPT. There's another tool called fish.audio. This is going to clone your voice. Yes, HeyGen can clone your voice, but it's not best, honestly. Even 11 Labs, one of the most popular AI, I'm talking about this one, 11 Labs, which we can talk about a little. 11 Labs is an AI voice. So basically, HeyGen does the avatar, what you see. 11 Labs will do the voice, what you hear. And then HeyGen will lip sync and connect them together. But 11 Labs is very expensive, and personally, from what we found in the community, close some browser tabs here. Okay, I'm gonna show you now. Fish.audio is really cool because you get, I think it's an hour free a month, basically. And so here's my voices. This is my voice.
The Arctic fox changes its fur color seasonally, turning white in winter and brown in summer. This remarkable adaptation helps them blend with their environment, increasing their chances of both hunting success and survival against predators.
Nice. That's my clone voice, cloned completely for free. I think it was off like a 2-minute file that you give it as an audio sample. So this is what you're going to feed. So step one, ChatGPT for your scripts, whatever you want to say on camera. You're going to take that text, you're going to pop it into my voice right here, and this is where you're going to paste the text. So you can see that it's just going to read whatever sentence that you paste here. Then you're going to download the audio file and then pop that into HeyGen, which HeyGen allows you to take your avatar, that audio file, marry them so that that avatar will lip sync to whatever you say. I think I'm just going to pick, here's one, and you could do it in 70 different languages. You could even have different avatars that aren't yourself.
You don't need to be a genius. You don't need a PhD. You just need curiosity. AI isn't some cold, distant machine thing. It's already in your phone, your job, your news, your playlists, probably even your fridge.
The crazy stuff is how old this was. This stuff is really old. We've been doing more demos. This is also a good one here. Now, HeyGen doesn't. There's two ways to create an avatar in HeyGen. You can upload I think it's a 2 or 5 minute video of yourself, and it could clone that. However, you can upload a photo of yourself or anyone, and have them lip sync to whatever is the audio file. So here we just took a photo. This is just a straight photo. It's not trained. It's just any photo that you can find. And they took the audio file, and it will lip sync both the audio file with whatever the picture is.
You've been lied to about productivity. It's not about working harder, it's about letting AI work for you. I went from 50-hour weeks to 35 just by automating 5 daily tasks. In the next 30 seconds, I'll show you how to set up one AI automation that will save you 90 minutes today. Follow for
Now, of course, in that picture, because I have a crazy Joker smile in the picture, that's why it looks so overemphasized. Just be aware. There is actual ways to actually like best practices, like neutral smile, take a picture. We were just testing the new feature. And then the other cool thing is that you can dub it in any different language, such as even Japanese.
見てよ。以前は AI なんてフーディーを着たテック系の兄ちゃんたちや僕の仕事を奪おうとするロボットのためのものだと思ってたんだ。でも気づいたんだ。AI は僕の
Why is this significant, and how can you make money off this? We are running influencer ads for our businesses and for other businesses, where we're creating AI avatars that match the lookness, likeness, and vibe of the ideal avatar, or your ideal client, for example, saying marketing scripts. So we have some, I think where's the blonde lady? Yeah, here. These are some of our AI avatars that we've been running ads for. These are our ideal clients. For example, these women do not exist. They are created all with AI. So the images are created based on, one, ChatGPT does the demographic of who is your ideal client. You could use Midjourney. You can use Genspar. You use any image generation tool. Just make sure it's realistic. And then you're going to use ChatGPT to create the script for whatever promotion or ad that you're promoting. And then you're going to match that with HeyGen, so that avatar reads the script. You download the video, you run ads.
Learn how to easily start, scale, and automate your business with AI in just 30 days for $1. Get a clear step-by-step blueprint to use AI to automate your marketing, sales, lead generation, and social media.
She outperformed me on ROI on ads on an almost 2-to-1 scale. So she converted way more leads than my ads in my face, as much as I like to hear. So very interesting. So yes, that's how you can make, well, if you want to make money, again, if you want to make money with AI, it's always going to come down to increasing more leads. How do you get more leads? It's either going to come from content or ads. You increase the volume of your content, or you increase your ad campaigns. This is just one way for the ad campaigns. Also, you could bring traffic in so that you could nurture, warm, however is for your value ladder. So that's one. Nice. Let's go now into AI agents. So mostly everyone here has a ChatGPT account. So go ahead and you can follow along. Actually, I do recommend you follow along for this example. If you have ChatGPT and you do have the paid plan, the $20 a month plan, please sign into your account right now. Let's go through a fun exercise of hiring your first AI agent today. It only requires 2 things for this demo. It requires, 1, a paid ChatGPT account. You cannot do this in the free plan. Second, you need a LinkedIn account. You cannot do this demo without a LinkedIn account. It's just to show you a quick win of what's possible. If not, just watch. So just to show you what AI is powerful for. So if you have a LinkedIn account and you have a ChatGPT Plus account, you're going to recruit your first AI agent today, who's going to create content and post it on your LinkedIn without you having to do anything. Well, you will have to do one thing, which is help the AI agent log in. That's all. So step 1, go to ChatGPT. Great. You can start up any blank conversation. Wonderful. Just make sure you're not in custom GPTs. Perfect. Down below where there's a little plus symbol next to the conversation, go ahead and click on that plus symbol. And there's a little menu right there that says agent mode. You'll notice if you hover over it, there will be a black pop-up that says, hey, John, you have 37 left, and it's going to renew September 21st. You get 40 credits for your AI agent in ChatGPT on the Plus plan. On the higher tier, I think it's like $200 a month, you get 400 credits for your use. If you don't need 400 credits, but you want more than 25, you can sign up for a Teams account and sign up with a second email for additional $25, and you get an additional 40 credits. So you basically pay $50 for 80 credits. So different ways you can slice it. There are other AI agent tools, which I'm going to show you at the very, very end. Cool. So click on agent. It's going to highlight right there. Perfect. This is the prompt, and I'm going to put it in the chat. Just bear with me. I'm actually this. Oh, by the way, cool tip too. If you click on the microphone, this will enable voice to text. Pro tip as of today, if you start using voice to text, meaning you're using your voice instead of typing, you can 3 to 4x your productivity with just that one tip. Now, we have people that are on PC and we have people that are on Mac. Doesn't matter. The people that are on let's go speed. I'm just gonna grab this from the community so you guys could take a screenshot real quick. Because if you guys really, because I'm insane about productivity. Like, okay, so, the contests, we got some goodies. This is the AI community. I'm just grabbing a quick little link right here in this. Okay. If you're on any device, speech notes, take a screenshot is very popular. It's completely free. There's no sign in. It literally, you just click, watch, 5 seconds. All you do when you go bookmark this page, real simple, is just click on the record button right here. Click record, click allow, which allows your browser to use your microphone. And now everything that I talk is now being transcribed in real time. It's about 98% accurate, I would say. And it could go for hours too. So we have members that are writing their Amazon books in the community. We have members that are voice dictating the prompt or the instructions for their custom GPT, or they're brain dumping the prompt that they want the AI model to use. And so they'll just type and be like, I want a chat GPT model that can go to do and do this and this. And then when you're done, it will finish. If I pause, there we go. Then there's all your text. You can just copy paste it. So this is one free, any device, no login, very simple. If you're on PC and you want better ones, take this screenshot. These are the best ones for PC. There's not really one best one. Try it out. See which one you like. I'm not a fan of PC. Second is Mac version. Oh, wait, I'll go back just to make sure. Make sure everyone got a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Take a picture. I'll make sure. Please. Please, please. That's what I'm telling people. Notes and screenshots. I'm telling bring your camera next so we can get screen. Don't worry. It's recorded. It'll be on my YouTube channel. And at the very end of the day, you'll get an email with the recording. So if you're on Mac, these are the best Mac ones. Highly recommend. However, pro tip too, if you're on Mac, you technically have a built-in one completely for free, built in to every Mac, as long as it's roughly relatively new. For example, if I just go, I'm just going to go right here. It's in the settings in the keyboard. I don't have time, but just a quick show you. This is built into every Mac. If I press my function key twice, it now activates voice to text. I could be on any window, anywhere on a Mac environment, on a URL, a notepad, and as I'm talking, it's now transcribing my voice to text. It's built into every Mac. It's completely for free. You press function key twice, and it's in your settings in the key, and it's called Dictate, basically. Fun little fact there. These are just some of the productivity tips and hacks that you learn inside the community, but I digress. So again, if you want 3x your productivity without doing much, voice to text, such a hack. So when we start talking to our AI agent, I'm not going to type. Dear God, please don't type when you give instructions to your AI models. You just want to just speak at the rate of thought. Right here is a little button that's called Dictate. It's on ChatGPT and GenSpark. If you click it, I can now voice to text completely for free, built into ChatGPT. And I'm going to give it a command, a prompt, which I will copy paste and put it in the chat so you can use it too. I gotta enable the mic. Did I not enable? Microphone, allow. It's always okay, cool. And then here, agent. Okay. I want you to go to my LinkedIn profile and I want you to come up with creative text for a post that talks about the importance of having AI skills to build AI agents, because it will be the most in-demand skill this and next year. For the person who can create AI agents has the power to make FU money for business owners. Of course, I can't say that on LinkedIn. And then say this was and come up with a image relevant using AI. All right. Whenever you have a prompt, pro tip, here's a cool tip. I wrote my prompt. My prompt is horrible. I'm never going to be writing the best prompt. Here's a pro tip. Always take your prompts. Say, go to a new conversation. Say, improve this prompt, semicolon, paste. So take whatever your prompt is, give it a command, improve my prompt, semicolon, copy, paste. I'm going to let ChatGPT write a much better prompt. Prompts are just sets of instructions, explicitly line by line, what you want the AI agent to do. It's no different than programming. You're just writing in English as if you're talking to a fifth grader. That's how you want to talk to AI. Hey, fifth grader, I want you to blah, 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 blah. Actually, I wrote a horrible prompt. I'm going to go back to my original. So let me paste this in the chat. And the only thing that you have to do is insert your LinkedIn profile link. And that's all you have to do. Okay, cool. So if you go to the text in the chat description, go ahead and copy that prompt. And the only thing that you have to do is paste your LinkedIn profile here. Now, you could be lazier and you could tell, hey, ChatGPT, my name is Jonathan Acuna. I go by Dr. AI. You can find me on social media using my full name. You can have it go find your LinkedIn profile. We just want to be a little nice to the AI and be like, yo, I'm going to help you out. Here's my LinkedIn profile. I'm just going to grab this link. So there. So now I have my LinkedIn profile. I gave it a request. And that's pretty much it. Make sure AI agent is enabled down below by the plus symbol, and then set it off. Done. Now, what's going to happen? Your AI agent is going to set up a desktop virtual environment. That means it's not just a browser. It is actually a virtual environment with a browser and a desktop that you can save files to. That's very important for how far you could really push this thing. So what it's doing now, again, the difference between an automation and an agent. Automation, you have to clearly define what is the logical steps that you want the workflow to go through, like step 1, step 2, step 3, what tools you want it to do, what you want it to do at each step. If the use case is not in that workflow, it will not do that. It cannot deviate from the workflow. That's the limitations of automations. Plus, you have to build them, and you have to have skills in Zapier, Make.com, NAN, all those fun things, which are very technical. Here, so if you've ever created an automation in Make.com or Zapier to post content automatically, you know how much of a pain that you want to throw your laptop out the window from building it. Here, we just wrote 5 sentences, and that is our set of instructions. Now the agent is going to go on its own to figure out. It may fumble, but it's going to figure out on its own. So right now, it's at the stage where right now it's using an image generation tool. It's going to generate, and I didn't tell it to like what exactly to put. I said, you come up with the text and you come up with the image and post that on my LinkedIn. I'm just giving it direction. I'm not even explicitly saying, post this sentence, come up. I'm not even going to come up with the idea. I'm going to save my brain power. So now it's going to come up with the image, and we're just watching it work. This is the future of having skills. The person who can program or prompt AI agents to do work on their behalf, you can set this up to run once a day, twice a day, and go on LinkedIn and post. You can set this up. Now, here's where things get crazy. As I'm talking to you. My AI agent is working. I'm not doing the work anymore. This is now the power of AI agents. This is how crazy this can go. You can have your AI agent in ChatGPT. And this is these are actual business case studies from members inside of our community who are actually, we've been hiring AI agents for months now. So we have very deep expertise and use cases. We've set AI agents in. We've put AI agents inside of our Gmail that now goes in and cleans out your entire email, removes spam, adds filters, organizes important emails, unsubscribes to unsolicited emails, identifies all your subscriptions that you may or may not have or forgotten about. It goes in and does a complete audit of your for your content. Jay says, I missed how you linked it to your login outside. Oh, good question. So you will have to intervene on your AI agent. Let me where is he? What's he doing? Oh, so okay, he wrote me a draft. Yeah. So right now he's asking permission to post it. Yes, post. So you could prompt it to be like, don't ask me permission. So right now so he basically wrote the draft. He wrote the image. He already got logged in. Now I mentioned this is a virtual environment. It's not just logging up a browser. Now, what AI agents cannot do, at least in ChatGPT and other ones, is they cannot log in on your behalf. You do have to intervene, pause, take control, which AI agent just pauses, doesn't do anything, and you add your username and password and then log in. Now, ChatGPT will save the session cookie or save your session files. So that, because I've been doing this demo for the past week, it saved my LinkedIn login. So it already knows my LinkedIn login. And it's more like from session cookies. It's pretty much the same browser. Now here's how far. Now this is where it gets crazy. You can have your ChatGPT AI agent log into whatever website tool that you have, WordPress, ClickFunnels, Go High Level, and it will go and build your automation, your websites. It will go and configure any tool that you want. It will go into any automation tool, Zapier, Make.com, NAN, and it will build any automation that you want. It will literally build the automation. It will build websites. It will troubleshoot tech. It will build also. If it doesn't even know how to use the tool, it will go and it's pretty wild. It will find the instruction manual, read the manual in like a couple seconds, and then go and do the task. It's scandalous. Then if you want to get into like where I'm pushing it is, when I create my content, I have to use multiple tabs. I got ChatGPT, I got like Fish audio for the audio, I got like HeyGen for my avatar. I got multiple tabs for like my workflow to like create an AI avatar, as I shared. ChatGPT agent can when it goes to one website, it could download the file and then go to another website and then upload that file to the next website, which is like, oh, so it's pretty scandalous when you start thinking about it. It's a full desktop environment that you can ask it to be like, look, save these to a local file, create a doc, go to Facebook Marketplace and go. Okay, wait, here's a better use case. One of our members is using it for LinkedIn recruiting. He sets it off to go. He goes, these are my ideal clients that I want to that I can serve, and he goes. The agent goes off, finds them, stalks them, writes a personalized message to them that's like 2 paragraphs long, and then sends that. He's 3x the amount of conversions of new relationships that he's been building for lead gens for LinkedIn without spending any on ads. He just sets it up in the morning, clicks run, and then it goes off and does his thing. Oh, look. So now if I go to my LinkedIn, just to show it did actually do real work, because the time it would take me to come up with an idea, to log in my LinkedIn, to go and post something significant, takes time out of my day. So then if I go view profile, there is my post that my AI agent. I just gave it direction. AI skills are the new go rush. If you can build AI agents that think and act, you're going to be in demand more than ever. Blah, 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 blah. This message was written by my own AI assistant. I've been testing what's possible with these helpers, and the results are impressive. I did not log in. I did not post, and Dennis is already on it. Appreciate it, Dennis. So this is just a taste of what you can do with AI agents that you can start today. There are other software that is outside of ChatGPT that we use inside the community to build even more complex agents. But this is enough to get you dangerous that you can start hiring your first AI agent today. If there's something that you have to build, research, put together, build a presentation slide deck, even if you wanted to, hire your first AI agent, ChatGPT 5, and you can start using it. Cool. Let's bring this to a close because we jumped around pretty far, especially with AI agents. Okay, cool. So bring it to a close. Now, I was going to go into a whole spiel. Let's wait, Justin. If two different people use the same prompts, would the AI agent create the same content? Good answer. No. What happens is all the tools are mostly what's called generative AI, meaning you could take the same prompt and it could be across text, image, video, any modality. You can use the same prompt even in the same session, even if it's the same user, and you'll get two completely different outputs. It's AI and that's the unpredictability per se of AI is that, and it's always going to come down to how explicitly that you include your set of instructions, your prompts for it to do stuff or not do stuff. No prompts are perfect right out the gate, but the way we teach it is like your first version, AI is never going to be perfect, but you're trying to get 80% good enough. And then you're going to add rules or prompts or criterias or other stuff so that it gets better over time. It just doesn't have those in its brain, basically. Cool beans. All right, let's bring this to a close. I'm going to highlight with one last powerful tool I need you guys to be aware of, and then we'll bring it to an end. Cool. 5 minutes on this one. Out of all these tools, the most powerful tool in the community is GenSpark right here. This is the most powerful tool. If I were to say like, hey, I need you to get one subscription and one subscription only for $25, get GenSpark. Far surpasses everything else. And I'm going to give you guys 1,000 free credits of GenSpark. It's an affiliate link. I get 1,000 credits. You get 1,000 credits to start off. I'm going to put that link in the chat. So you have that in the chat, and I will go through next everyone on TikTok, QR, cool. For everyone on TikTok and also YouTube, which I'm streaming, get your camera out, get ready to take a screenshot in 5 seconds. I'm going to give you all a QR code for the people on YouTube, the people on TikTok. This will be a QR code that will be up for 5 seconds that you could take a screenshot, and you'll get the same 1,000 free credits from there. So let me put that there. Cool. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. Cool. I want to give you guys 1,000 free credits because you're going to want more credits when it comes to using GenSpark. Cool. Let's dive into what can GenSpark do and why is it different than ChatGPT. GenSpark, whereas ChatGPT pretty much regurgitates text, GenSpark can actually do work. What type of work can it do? You can have it create websites, presentation, fill out Excel sheets, create documents, create podcasts, create images, create videos, call restaurants to make a reservation on your behalf. Yes, there's a lot of wild stuff that it does. I'm currently using it to plan. We have a couple in-person AI events coming up. I'm using it as my personal assistant to plan all the events. TLDR, when you sign up for GenSpark, to make it very easy, just play with the super agent. They made it very easy. Just playing the super agent. The super agent has 9 large language models. Think of like 9 different ChatGPTs inside the hood, plus a set of tools. Those tools could be create a website, search the web, do deep research, create spreadsheets, create a document, create a podcast. It's going to choose the right tool for you. So you don't even have to think about it. You just give it a request. Let me show you just some quick demos of what you could do with it. Let's see here. Okay. You can access this on your mobile phone. Actually, I'm going to show you a website that I built in about 5 minutes using AI. Okay, cool. Let's do this. So, GenSpark course. Okay. Things that you could do with it. It is also a complete app development. You can build a full app inside of it. This is an example of an app. It's interactive. It's just a task and project tracker, basically, functionality. So if you ever had an idea for a tool, for an app, we have a ton of members in the community that are using GenSpark to vibe code. Vibe code is just telling AI to build the app for you, functionally, basically. So you don't have to learn how to code. And so this whole app is all interactive. I could host this on a website. The new version of GenSpark will actually build a database as well too. So it will build front end and back end, which is actually kind of wild. This is very valuable because in your day-to-day job or life or business, there's some tasks that you're like, man, I wish I had a tool that could do this thing. For example, for real estate agents, they got to do like property calculations on the fly. And they're like, oh, I got to get the calculator out. I got to do some math. Wouldn't it be nice if you just filled out a form and it kind of auto-calculated for you, stuff like that? You can create those tools just as you just describing like you're talking to a fifth grader. Man, I wish I had a tool that I could take some input, it would do some math, and I would get a complete output in the way I want it. Yes. Like throughout and the ways that you have as the tool set to solve those type of problems, you have custom GPTs that can solve that problem. For example, let me show you this one. Let's go ChatGPT. And then let's do runaway, trip planner, coaching summary. Okay, cool. This is a custom GPT, for example. I have client meetings every day. I do roughly 3 coaching clients a day as my cap. At the end of the session, I got to translate the entire transcript of the entire meeting into an action item for the client. That takes me like an entire hour to like sit down and be like, oh, I got to summarize, I got to organize, I got to write the email, I got to like, oh, that takes an hour of my life I don't got time for. So I took the entire, everything you're seeing up here is just the transcript. This was from Fathom. Fathom is the AI note. There's other tools out there. Just have a AI note-taking tool. There's Granola, Fathom, Otter, Fireflies. Fathom's free, which is nice. That's why I recommend it. If you want something to automatically invite itself so you don't even have to bother, it just shows up and it's there. There's Fireflies is another one, but Fathom is completely free. So I take the transcript from Fathom notes or a meeting, pop it into this custom GPT, and it will automatically write a personalized email formatted in the way that I want. That includes an executive summary. It breaks down a 30-day action plan for them to take action on what we discussed. We talked about a lot of tools during the session. Here's a list of those tools that we recommended for you and why they're important. Here's some next steps with an upsell. All this whole email was written in 2 seconds from this custom GPT. So when you want to start thinking about automating a lot of your tasks to automate and streamline the boring stuff, basically, custom GPTs are going to be one flavor along with GenSpark and some other tools that can automate. If you input something and you want a standardized output, like real quick and fast to condense the time it takes to do a job, for sure that. I kind of have to show you this one too. Yeah, do this one. Do a demo of the output. We have a lot of business owners that have to do QR or invoices. They have to do purchase orders and invoices. The purchase orders are handwritten. They have to transcribe them and then manually generate an invoice. That takes an hour. It's done manually. So this is a custom GPT that all you do is drag and drop a picture of the purchase order with all the line items, and it could be written in the worst doctor handwriting. It will scan the document, identify everything that's in there, create a table, add the tax, classify, do the calculation, and then it will output a custom invoice that has that additional information or formatted in that specific way. So we have business owners that it takes them literally an hour of their time to do every purchase order, and now there we go. Now this thing generates an invoice that they can send off in about 5 seconds. So an hour of their time down to 5 seconds allows them to stay competitive. That's pretty much the main thing with all these tools. As you start, again, the only difference between you guys taking full advantage of all these tools that I'm showing you that are available today, there's no special anything, you can sign up for any subscription for them, is the skills. That's all, is knowing how to actually use them in your workflow is the biggest thing. Last thing, GenSpark, man, kind of running slow on time, but okay, let's do this. This will actually be a good segue. 20 minutes before this presentation, I had to make changes to my website. I no longer build websites anymore. That's now a thing of the past. It's super weird. I used to love building funnels and websites and be like, oh my God, I spent hours and hours and hours building funnels. I no longer build websites anymore. That's now no longer a good use of my time. I now have AI, i.e. GenSpark, that can create an entire, just do two things. One is create an entire presentation. So this is a GenSpark conversation. The only thing I told it was like, hey, create me a presentation that sells my business to this demographic. I just gave it this very short prompt, basically. Create a presentation that sells an idea to service-based business owners that need AI certified experts in-house to identify and manage AI automations. This is our target audience. Focus on why hiring and training an AI expert is better than trying to learn AI tools yourself. That's the only direction that I gave it. From that couple sentences, it created, let me see if I got full screen this. There we go. Let's go full screen. It created this full PowerPoint presentation in 2 minutes. So this whole PowerPoint presentation that I could go give a speech about why and notice how there's no like hallucination too. That's the difference between GenSpark and ChatGPT. GenSpark won't hallucinate, which is actually very helpful when you're trying to make very important decision making. And so this whole, what is this, 12 slides? All of these 12 slides, charts, graphs. No, I didn't tell it to put any of this. You saw my 4 sentences. From 4 sentences of this, know how impressive that would make you look? People are like, oh shit, damn, this must have took you a week to build this whole presentation. Like, no, GenSpark. First rule of GenSpark, because I'm showing you guys GenSpark, we have to have a rule. Timeout. We have to have a rule. If I am showing you guys GenSpark, the code and the secret is you cannot talk about GenSpark to your community. Do not gloat, do not bloat, do not share, do not tell anyone you are using GenSpark. It is such. Let everyone play with ChatGPT and fumble around. When they find out that you have GenSpark, you have no longer any competitive advantage. But if you have GenSpark, they're going to be so, how are you doing so much work and presentations and slides and websites and analysis and everything where you're like, GenSpark's a daily driver. Do not mention you're using GenSpark. It's your secret weapon. Anyways, that's enough spiel with that. You had a whole presentation. Now, that's not even the cool thing, too. The best part, too, is I had it while I was, let's go to this last one right here. I no longer build websites anymore. So this is just having a normal conversation with ChatGPT, and this will be the last demo, too. This was a conversation I had this morning when I woke up. Hey, GenSpark, I want you to create a website for a 14-day AI accelerator. Below are the list of courses, the bonuses, include this stuff. The main thing is for entrepreneurs. I wanted to have all this different stuff, blah, 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 blah. This is my whole prompt or set of instructions for it to build an entire website. And I just hit the voice record too. I didn't even type this. I hit voice record. I was like, I need a website for a 14-day program. It needs to have these things. I need to make sure it talks about this, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like I'm talking to my voice assistant. It took this text, ready? And in 5 minutes, now version 1, I'll show you the evolution too, kind of thing. So just to show, there you go. Take a screenshot. Nice. I'll show you version 1 just to show you why it's a good mindset to have that. iterating yourself to success is better, in the sense of don't try and seek perfect of whatever AI outputs. This was the first version that it outputted, which is decent. It's halfway there. There's always going to be some changes. So that's where it's like, never be satisfied with the first output that AI gives you. Just know you're like, okay, I'm going to refine it. So I looked at it and I'm like, okay, I see where we're going. Okay, cool. Now I want you to make these changes. So then my second prompt was a list of instructions and changes. I want you to make these changes. 1, use my brand colors. 2, we start new cohorts every 2 weeks, so remove the tomorrow at 10 a.m. 3, when they go and actually press the button, I'll show you the prompt again. When they go and when they press the actual button on that page, I want you to direct them to this Stripe checkout link as well too. So now it's got interactivity. So it made those changes. Another 5 minutes away, it went and built another website with those changes. And now this is version 2, which is the final one. I'm going to put this in the chat. So now it fixed my brand colors. It made the text changes that I wanted. It has all the details about the 14-day program that I'm going to tell you guys about. And all the button on it, because there's only one button on this page. That button takes you directly to the Stripe checkout link automatically. So it's an interactive public website that will live. GenSpark will host the website on their URL, their page. Actually, it's going to be this URL. Oh, actually, I need to give you guys this URL, actually. And I'll give you guys the prompt too. Oops, I didn't even make it public too. You also have to make it public too. So here, share with anyone. And then once it's with everyone, then you can share this link. And now you have a public URL that you can see. Now, check out that page, because that can give you an idea of what GenSpark can create in just 2 minutes. You can add photos, you can style it any way you want, you could have it design whatever you want, add things, remove things. Like, you literally have an AI assistant that could build any website for you. Now, it's not just websites. It could be a PDF guide. We have English teachers in our community. We have English teacher in our community who's using GenSpark to create, instead of a website, it's a workbook visually for people to learn English. So she's using GenSpark to create workbook material for her her curriculum as she teaches English to her students. It's all designed in GenSpark, and she just saves them. Cool beans. All right, let's bring it to an end. Okay, so in the last hour, I've shared with you guys I give you a quick overview of all the best tools. We went through a whole list of all those tools. Oh, and then you could also get that prompt too. The prompt isn't so much specific, or let's put it this way so you guys can take a screenshot of it. This was the prompt to build the website. It's not so, I don't want you guys, the thing with the prompts is, I don't want you guys to be dependent on a prompt or wish, oh my God, I wish there was a perfect prompt out there. I rather you guys have the mindset of treat AI like a college intern on their first day of internship with you. And this college intern's super fast, super efficient, but he doesn't know anything about what you do or exactly how you work. And he needs to be talked to in very clear steps. That's the way I want you to treat any AI model that you come across. So instead of thinking of a prompt, step 1 is I want you to start using voice to text, because there's no way I could have typed all this. You know how much of a pain it would have been to type this whole thing? No way. My brain would have went. So use voice to text, which is built into ChatGPT and GenSpark. Just hit the microphone and just talk. And you're talking, close your eyes, you imagine you're talking to a college intern, and just describe what you want to do. And it's okay, you could jump around too. And you're like, oh yeah, by the way, I want my title to have this. When they click the button, I want to have this. And then I want the page to be shorter. I want to make sure you have this link. And you just make your wish list. And it's gonna be like, oh, cool. And then let it output a version 1, and then you know how to refine it. You're like, okay, we're close. Okay, let's make these changes. Boop, 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 and have it output. And little by little, you'll get closer to what you want. Nice. We went through a whole bunch of set of tools. We went through demos of AI receptionist. We went through AI avatars. We went through GenSpark. We went through a whole bunch of tools. The main thing I really want you guys to walk away with is that please budget at least 30 minutes a day to just play with AI. That's all. That's the only difference. And pick one tool a month. That's going to simplify it too. I know you're like yeah, one tool a month. If I've shown the tool, pick that tool. Especially if it's like one of those top 8 ones. Definitely pick like if it's one of these. Like these are the essential. Like not everyone is not applicable to everyone, but or it's not all the tools are applicable to everyone. But with this toolkit, you'll be able to at least solve any problem that you have. You'll know exactly what tool that can do it for you, which is nice. Cool beans. That's the end of the whole presentation and training. I do this every Sunday. So if you guys want to stay, I'm going to talk about the 14-day accelerator program that is going to show you how to learn all of these tools in just 14 days. I'll talk about that. You're not obligated to stay. I know it's a long day on a Sunday. Free to go. You'll get the recording by the end of today. I do this training every Sunday. So come back. They're only surface level, top level. The accelerator. We have 2 programs. I'm going to talk about the accelerator program. We also have an AI community. If you want to hang out, we meet 5 days a week. This is how we stay up to date with AI if you want to network with them. I will put the link to the community in there. And then, cool thing too. If you're in San Diego, we're actually having our first in-person San Diego networking event. So this is for the community. If you guys want to join a community where this is all we do for business owners, and there's 24 courses. We meet 5 days a week. We have office hours, business coaching, AI coaching, training. We have courses on the best tools. We have study groups. We have a whole bunch of networking, live classes, and 2 cohorts, or 2 live labs and a live class, and also guest speakers every week, which is actually kind of wild. So that's our community. This is an event that we're having on San Diego. If you want to come, it would be awesome. Everyone in the community is going to be hanging out there. This is the San Diego in-person event. I'm speaking there. 2 other people from my community are also speaking out. We're going to be talking about agents, automation, business, how to streamline. Like if you're a business owner that's doing at least over $20K a month, highly recommend coming down. It's going to be a lot of really fun, interesting things that we're going to share. And last thing, if you guys are really serious about it and you're like, yo, John, I want to master AI in just 2 weeks, that's going to be our next program. So that's not the link. This is the link. So many links. This is the 14-day program where basically we're going to go through those top tools that I mentioned in those 14 days. You get hands-on projects. It's a small cohort. It's capped at only 10 students. So you're going to literally make friends with everyone in that cohort. You're going to learn these 7 tools. We're going to go deep 90 minutes in each tool. We're going to give you use cases. We're going to have you build things. We're going to have you learn how to use it in your business. And also if you want to be a consultant, so you know how to apply it to any business. 2-week accelerator, we meet every day for 90 minutes a day, roughly around 10 o'clock a.m., give or take. And then we cycle out every 2 weeks, roughly. So this is how, if you want hands-on experience and actually project building, meet a cohort of other business owners, and want to get certified using AI and Accelerator, that's our 2-week program. So that's going to be in the chat. So we actually have a few students that are already enrolled from last week. So they're slowly going through it. Pretty wild. So I appreciate everyone taking time out of your day. I'm going to now be available for questions till I'll ask questions. So thank you so much for taking notes. Please, now you can unmute yourself and ask any question that you want or show you any prompt that you wanted. Thank you. Not bad today too. Pretty good. What'd you guys find interesting? You use AI agents today?
Don't you post on my LinkedIn already?
It posted? Congratulations. You did no effort to post on your LinkedIn. Just to show a use case of how you can start using AI. All the steps, it could build websites, end-to-end automations. It could log into your email and clean up your email. It's pretty wild what you can have your AI agent do, as long as it requires a mouse and keyboard and and the work lives in a browser to do. You can give it to your AI agent. This is a really quick win that you could do.
Okay. Quick question. What
Please.
about if you have notes, like you make notes on paper? Can it reproduce that for you?
Yes, ChatGPT is going to do that. There are two pro tips here I'm going to recommend. Number one is ChatGPT. ChatGPT has OCR built into it, so it can read any. I'm going to take this handwritten note right here because that's hard to read. Not that hard, but close enough. You could take that, pop it in ChatGPT, and say extract text. I do this all the time for all sorts of stuff. It's real cool. There we go. So now it could extract the text, but that's part one of it. That's part one. Take a handwritten, take a picture, and translate. Cool. Step two, and this is the more important part, is everyone on the call, I highly recommend adopting a digital notebook, and there's only one that I recommend. Notion. Notion, yes, it has a high learning curve. The reason why is because everyone teaches Notion wrong online. Every YouTube video is the worst way you can learn Notion. We teach it with one template, one use case, and it solves one specific problem. Being your second brain. It will remember every detail, every fact, everything. So for me, for example, I'm managing a community, giving presentations. I coach about 90 entrepreneurs on the side. I also have a high ticket program. I have to remember a lot of details and slides and presentations. That's more. I have short-term memory and I also have ADHD. There's no way physically possible I could remember all that information. However, I know I could find everything in my brain in one place. And if I go on my computer, this is a Notion template. You could take a screenshot if you want. This is a Notion template that we teach inside the community. This is your second brain. It's one database, one list to store every important note, file, document, resource in one place. And you could do images, videos, files. For example, here's a good one. I'm planning, this is going to be a really good one. I'm planning an in-person event on September 19th for an AI workshop for entrepreneurs and business owners. It's insane how much information it takes to work through properly creating an event. So this one page in Notion is literally every detail necessary for the event. I'm talking everything from, we did the venue, the ticket prices, we have the financial modeling broken down, we have a database list of all the potential vendors, and then also locations and all the details between them. We also have a checklist for everything between each team member, what they're responsible for working on. You're seeing screenshots in here that are relevant. And then you could also see we have, yeah, so this will just keep going, and then it goes on to like the agenda and so forth. So we have a team of people that's helping me put on this event. This one document is what the entire team is working off of. There's no other notes or resources that live outside this document. So what we put in here, what one team member knows, everyone knows. And this is just one. And the cool thing about Notion is you can drop pictures, videos, files, screenshots, anything you want. I'll pick on Alex Hermosi here. These are details of like Alex Hermosi's like webinar that he previously just did. So you can see here, I have screenshots of a presentation. I'll have notes. I'll have PDF documents. This is a PDF document of the sales page. So everything is in Notion, meaning that you can store any file, image, video, PDF, note, resource, just give it to Notion, and it allows you to retrieve it when you need it immediately. So that's the power of Notion. So that dovetails two things. One, take your notes on paper, take a screenshot. You can pop them right into, use ChatGPT for OCR. And yeah. Notion is
I have a quick question for you, if you don't mind.
Please, no, please ask all the questions. Yeah.
Sure. I'm starting to get into the phase where I'm looking to automate a lot of processes in the bar and restaurant industry. I'm in Houston. That's my entire 30 years in the bar and restaurant industry, and so a lot of processes are so arduous and just labor intensive. And I'm looking at things I can do, and what I'm curious about is whether or not I'm restricted by whether or not, say, like a Zapier or an N8N will communicate with the programs that we use. Like, for instance, the bar that I use is BevSpot. That's our inventory tracking system. Am I stuck if BevSpot doesn't communicate? There's no API to communicate with N8N, or are there things it as a tool that a human would. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense.
Excellent.
Am I stuck? If BevSpot isn't doesn't have an API to use, am I out of luck?
Excellent question. The first thing I'm going to check out is, so I'm logged into my Zapier account, and I'm going to type BEVSPOT. I didn't spell it right. BevSpot. Right? Make sure I spell it right. Yep, BevSpot. So they don't have a Zapier. That's a big red flag. If they don't have Zapier, no one else has it. However, the next thing is a webhook. Does BevSpot have webhooks? BevSpot doesn't offer webhooks. So every information in what that means is it's a data silo. So every information in that app cannot be accessed by another tool. So it will limit any automation. So what you want to look for is what I would ask, you can ask Perplexity. And this is actually kind of cool. Like whenever I'm researching something, I'll take the prompt, this question, and I'll give it to Perplexity, GenSpark, and ChatGPT Research. I call it the three wise men, really. Ask them, hey, BevSpot doesn't have links with Zapier. What other tools that are like BevSpot that at least have Zapier connection? And there may be other ones that are out there. If you could get Zapier connection, then you can trigger other notifications when either a purchase or renewal or products, or like you can do a lot of cool stuff. Now, if you're using it for tracking sales, it's basically a POS, a point of sale device.
No. So we have Toast as our POS, but you bring that up. It would also have to communicate with Toast as POS. But BevSpot is basically our inventory system, receiving, our inventory tracking. Everything that we get exists inside of BevSpot. It's kind of the brain. It's where we break down our pricing costs. It's where we set our pricing targets, things like that. So it's a super robust program for any bar owners, and you can get a lot out of it if you're willing to put a lot into it. And so it makes sense that it would be a silo, truthfully.
Yeah, there may be other ones. It just depends on what you're trying to automate after. Like, what's the next app that we want to connect with BevSpot? Then we could look at that app, and there's a couple of little creative ways you could get around not having webhooks per se. You could have one AI agent log into your BevSpot account a day to collect new information to then have that information go to another app, technically. So if you're like, hey, go in and just run a report on newest sales for today or out of any inventory that's out of stock, go run that report. Here's the URL to find it. Take that and send an email to me to summarize it. I want to know these three things. Literally write a Gmail and just send me that Gmail kind of thing. Just send it. That's one way. Pro tip, I'm going to give you guys a very cool secret on top right now, just because I'm excited about it. You may find situations where ChatGPT AI agents is maybe a little basic. It's like struggling or something like that. So you're like, oh, I wish there was an alternative maybe. This is another one called browser use. This is one I'm testing right now. It does everything that ChatGPT AI agents does. However, there's no limit. You pay per usage plus a subscription. So you're paying $30 to use their system, which you can bypass later on. Just FYI, you could bypass that technically. And then you just pay per usage. So yesterday I had it, I gave it a task to go and plan a trip for me. I'm going to Tennessee for a speaking engagement. So I gave it all the details of like, hey, here's the date, the time, the budget, go find me tickets, room and board, hotels, flights, go find me everything so I could just execute on it. And then it went off, it started a browser, and you could kind of see the browser of it going to the flights. Now, you see these little orange boxes. We're at Google Flights. You see these orange boxes. What it's doing is it's loading the web page, scanning the page, identifying every picture, image, and button, feeding that to the AI and saying, hey, AI, here's the goal. Here's all the buttons and images that you could press on the page. What should I press to get me closer to my goal? And it's going to iterate through that loop. It's going to try and figure out how to book flights on Google. It will look at Airbnb. So these are all just like steps, and you can kind of like watch watch it kind of like work through. It's like playing the calendar. It's looking at date and times. It's just working through. It's basically navigating a flight itinerary site, which is very complex, many buttons. And at the very end, it's like, cool. Here is the link to your conference ticket. Here's the link to your flights. This was the cheapest one. Here's the link for your returning. Here's the link for lodging. And then, by the way, it's roughly $1,000, so close to budget. So I'm like, okay, cool. Thank you, AI agent. You saved me. Now, what did it cost me? It took 23 minutes to do this task and cost me $2.11. So now here's the other cool thing. Last thing too, or at least with this, we had it. Where's that chat? I'll just bring it up here. So ChatGPT, we had it go post on our LinkedIn because it's an AI agent. Anytime you give it a task to go do something, when it completes that task, usually, oh darn, oh no, that's improve the prompt. Show me LinkedIn. There is a button at the very bottom of the result, only an AI agent, that allows you to run that AI agent again over and over every day, week, or month. AI agent, AI automations. Oh, published. Maybe this is it. Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, this posted the content on LinkedIn autonomously. If I liked it and I'm like, yo, I want you to do this, I could click this schedule button, and then I could have this same prompt to like post on my LinkedIn. I could do it every day, week, or month, and it will run that task autonomously. Hey, run that report, go fetch me that information and give it to me in a summary every morning or something like that. Nice. More AI questions. Any other?
I think that's got me. I appreciate your time.
No, you're rocking. Keep crushing it. That's going to be
Yeah, thank you again for your presentation.
Justin.
Yeah, I wanted to know, suppose I would like to know the location of businesses around in a certain area. Can I use Browse to do that?
You're going to actually use GenSpark for that. Because GenSpark has the ability to create sheets or an Excel sheet. So let me see if I can find a conversation here. So you could give a task to GenSpark to say, actually, let me see, let me do this. Do this. Find me. So you can actually, I do have it here. Let's see, course. Here we go, and spreadsheets. Lead generation spreadsheet. Nice. This is a spreadsheet. I gave GenSpark the task to go find me small business owners that meet this requirement in Los Angeles that I could sell my services to, basically. So I set it off. GenSpark searched the web and found, here's the business names, their websites, their phone numbers, contact person, email address. There is a way to like fact check, but it will burn a lot of credits as well too. But this will go and it will put together a table for anything. Find me the best venues, find me competitors, find me leads on LinkedIn. You can set your AI agent to go on LinkedIn and go friend request people that are your ideal clients.
Okay. And for you, what is the main difference between GPT and GenSpark? What is the main difference?
Two completely different use cases. GenSpark is our daily driver because it doesn't hallucinate and its responses are very comprehensive. ChatGPT is going to give you like a college level response, which is, or not, it's going to give you a high school level response, which you're like, oh, that was great. GenSpark is going to go PhD comprehensive detail. They'll be like, here's everything you want to do. Use cases that doesn't disqualify ChatGPT. ChatGPT basically is going to be for custom GPTs, building single use cases like my meeting note. And then second is projects. And projects are like you're working on something over time that more information is going to be added, and you're trying to accomplish a big project like launch a website, launch a product, come up with a new offer. So your conversation is going to evolve over time. That's what a project will be used for. And then GenSpark is like build websites, build presentations, do market research, create images, create videos. It's really like more of a workhorse. We give a ton of things for it. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Excellent questions. Ams Creative, how's it going? I know you took a lot of notes.
Yeah, so many because the thing is I want to get into the community.
Like, let me give you 50% off if you want.
Yeah, that's really what I'm here because I wanted to get it because I think when you started, I think online I saw you had like a whole lot of tools, the things that I really want to learn, and the most important one is noting because that's what I do a lot of work, like it's so many things, and I want to put them. If you see my desktop, it's like so much happening there, but I want to put them all in one. And I do a lot of report writing as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and a lot of research. So, yeah.
I'm gonna put a link. Let me see if it works. Double check it works. Cool. Let's see. This guy.
And my other issue is I'm in the UK and time difference. He said 10, and I was looking at the time.
Oh,
my God.
that is, I know, it actually a little different. For the commute, that's for the 2-week accelerator, 10 a.m. We have a 10 a.m. We also have an evening one, which was probably a little bit too late. We have, so that's the 14-day accelerator. It's going to go through 7 tools and 3 projects. The community is like on the back end, but you could just hop right in the community if you want. The community in Australia. Oh, say again?
So which one is better?
It depends on your, some people, let's put it this way. Do you want to learn with an instructor or do you want to learn on your own? And the other thing too is if you want to learn on your own and just Notion, join the community. We have the Notion course. It's like an hour long. You'll see other use cases of it. And then I actually make everyone take Notion first before all the other courses and stuff. So it's DIY, watch the course, and you get 10 the weekly meetups. But everyone's kind of using Notion in addition to some of the AI tools. The second thing is the AI Accelerator program does not include Notion because it's just AI. But that one is 14 AI tools because not everyone adopts Notion when we teach them with AI. But when they learn AI, they'll eventually you have to learn Notion. So let me put in the chat. So if you want the community, that's 50% off. It's $47 a month. It's DIY. You get access to all our courses with the Notion course that you're looking for. And then from there, you could join the meetings, or we have all the other courses as well too. Next week, we're going to be introducing labs. So we're going to have I think it's Tuesday, Wednesday. Tuesday is going to be probably ChatGPT. Wednesday is probably going to be GenSpark, where we're just going deep into those tools in hands-on workshops. And then the accelerator program this is for people that are like going deep into AI, and then you're going to learn these tools. And we didn't put Notion in here because a lot of people, Notion takes a while to adopt, let's put it that way. Not like use, but for people to be like, I'm going to move all into a digital notebook because I need to make that investment because I have a lot of files, they're scattered everywhere, I need a single place to organize. You're going to go deep into Notion, which we have a lot of members in. But yeah.
That's the 14 days.
This one is the 14-day. We spend 90 minutes a day on each of the tools. And then this gets you in a short period of time, just deep skill set on all the major tools. That way you know, like, okay, for whatever task, should I use a ChatGPT or should I use a GenSpark? And you'll know exactly which tool and how to use it. Yeah, and then Notion is pretty much it's the first course inside the community, and we kind of make users go through that first, and then they get into the AI stuff. And we have a bunch of other tools. All the courses for the 14-day is in the community. The only downside is it's DIY, so you have to watch them. Some people like to binge watch on their own, and they'll get it. Other people are like, I need to sit with an instructor, and I need to ask questions, and so we provide those two vehicles. So that's the 14-day in person or the $97 a month community, which 50% off. Yeah.
Okay. So what was the 14 day?
That one is $497. So let me put that in here. So $497. We have cohorts going every 2 weeks. This week we're finishing up our first cohort. They enrolled last week, and then next week, next Monday is when we're going to start the next cohort. And then, yeah, it's 2 weeks, 90 minutes a day. We go through 7 of the tools, and then the rest is basically projects. We're going to actually string them together to do bigger projects, and that's where people. Good stuff.
Question.
Go for it. Yes, Justin.
Yeah, I want to know how are you able to have all your AI on the same window like this, like Notion, GPT, IGN. How do you do that?
Oh, so this stuff right here, this is inside the course or inside our community. So this this is an app. It's very similar to like School, what everyone's using. We use a platform called Circle, and Circle is an online platform where we host all like we have courses, discussion forum, yeah, and then we have our and then we have our events. And if pro tip too, if you're selling courses or you're selling a community, or actually it's more specifically if you want to go the community route, highly recommend Circle as the app. Don't use School. A fun thing.
Yeah, because everyone is on school.
School is the worst. It's like,
School. Everybody's on school.
all because of Alex Ramosi. That's the only reason. Everyone's like, I want to be on Alex's platform. And then when you're in there, you're like, this sucks. Like, I need more superpowers. And Circle gives us a lot of superpowers.
Okay.
Yeah, because we have a global, we have people in the UK, we have people in Australia, Brazil.
Yeah, because I'm here and I'm looking at it. Yeah, the time difference is 10. You said 10. Is it 10 p.m. or 10 a.m.? Let me look at my time.
10. Well, we have technically two. We have a 10 a.m. and then we have a I think it's a 5 p.m. So 5.
So you early this morning. I wasn't sure if we. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, these are just like Sundays. My Sundays are like for my email list for people that are just not on TikTok. Those are for that's usually where I do these.
All right. Okay. Thank you. I think the school is the community is better. I know how to teach myself, but if I need a one-to-one, I'm gonna pay for your one-to-one.
Yes, you have resources inside. So
Yes.
one is
I saw that. Yeah.
if you have questions, we chat within just a few hours. So like you for tech support or for help or anything, or if you are like really having a problem, we could hop on a call and do troubleshooting or stuff like that. But then if you're like, hey, I need one-on-one coaching or anything like that, then yeah, in the community we have a tidy cal or a calendar that you could just book an hour with me anytime.
I think I prefer the community.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna go in there.
Yeah, just the link in the chat right there, that will get you 50% off your first month. So first month
Thank
is $47, next month $97, and then join an event because we'd love to meet you.
All right.
I got to introduce
All
you.
right. Thank you, Jonathan.
Have a blessed day. I'm creative. I'll see you online.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Justin,
Thank you very much.
have a blessed day. Take care.
Bye.
Demeji and Punab. How you guys? You ready to go to bed? You already got like the sleep. you're either getting on a flight or you're like, I'm ready to knock out. Good to see you. Yes.
Thank you.
And good to see you too, Demeji.
Yeah. Hi, Jonathan.
Welcome. Do you guys have any questions? Yeah. What's your questions?
All right, Jonathan, I have a question for you.
Please.
All right, if you notice, I've been I've been a frequent follower of your platform, right? I want to join the community, right? And I would love you to send the link so I can join as soon as possible.
Yeah, the link in the chat will get you 50% off your first month, and then $97 a month after that. And that's that link that will get you access to everything in the community as far as like the courses, also the courses, the weekly events, all of that stuff.
All right. So I heard
Nice.
you telling the other lady that the community is about do it yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I going to be having enough persons that can actually put me through bad challenges, right?
If you need accountability or a teacher, I would take the 14-day accelerator. Because the 14-day accelerator, that goes, one, you get me for as an instructor for an hour, roughly 90 minutes a day. And then I'm going to go deep into all of the tools. Where's the 14-day here? Let's bring this guy up. This guy. Yeah, because this is going to go, because this is for people that are like, I need to learn AI either to become an AI expert in my business or to sell AI as an expertise to other businesses. What's your AI goals?
Do you also teach on how to build softwares?
We go lightly, or we do touch how to build apps with. It's going to be Lovable.
Lovable.
We'll teach Lovable on that day, because it's easier now. If depends, is your goal just to build an app?
Yeah, that's one of my major goals because I have a lot of app ideas in my head.
Perfect.
And I think me trying to explore, trying to outsource it to professionals, they kind of bill me a lot of money, you know.
Oh yeah.
I have an idea if I can test run and do something that wouldn't be so expensive to an MVP level that I can try.
We don't have a course in the community, and we don't include, or the workshop, we just teach Lovable just to kind of get a feel for it. But if you're specifically like, I really want to build an app, I wouldn't take either of those because you're specifically in app building mode. So I'm going to give you a couple other resources. On my screen is an app called Firebase Studio. This is made by Google. I would learn how, if I had to prioritize like how to like which AI tool I would to like build my app, I would learn Firebase first. And you can watch YouTube videos, real easy. It's not hard. Firebase is completely free. It's both front end and back end for your app, and then there's no coding whatsoever. So the other ones like your Lovable, your Cursor, your Claude, they're going to charge you the subscription starting off. And I want you to get more practice and reps and good with one tool. And Firebase will technically beat all of those. It just has a little bit of a learning curve, nothing 1 or 2 YouTube videos can't fix kind of thing. And when you build, so your main key point is when you build the app, the most important thing to do is create a product requirement document. You don't have to know like the details of what it is. Just use a chat GPT or any AI tool. You if costs are strict, look at Google Gemini AI Studio. Google Gemini is completely free and very powerful. Save you from a ChatGPT subscription basically. You're going to ask Gemini or ChatGPT or any tool, hey, create a product requirement document for my app, and then just brain dump everything you want that app to do basically. You're like, I want it to do this, I want it to do this. Use speech notes, which is, again, I'm giving you all like the free tools. This is, put this in the chat. Speech tools is completely free. It's what you see on my screen. There's no login, there's no subscription. As soon as I hit record, this little microphone button, and I click allow, I can start using voice dictation, and I can say, I want you to create a product requirement document because my app is a fitness app and it helps people lose weight. So when they log the weight, store the information here, and when they press this button, it does this. This is what I want my app to do. And then when you give this to any large language model, it's going to turn this into a product requirement document is more of a prompt for a description of an app to be built to be given to a software developer so they know how to build it, or they know what features to build, basically. Not how, but what. So that it's like your shopping list. You're like, oh, I want my app to do this, this, and this. That's going to be your prompt or your description of it, and then give that. It's gonna be like a whole couple paragraphs, almost a couple pages. Take those that whole whatever it outputs, and dump that into Firebase. That is what's, rather than you go to Firebase and be like, I want to build an app that wants to do it. That's the worst way to do it. Speech notes, talk what you want your app to do, and then pop it into a ChatGPT or any tool. Get the product requirement document, and then pop that into Firebase and start iterating your way. You could, as you're going through, if you hit any issues, I'm going to give you another free tool. In Google AI Studio, this is completely free. This feature right here called Stream, it's completely free. There's and if you click talk and share screen, Gemini can see your screen, and you could talk in real time, like talking to someone who has like tech support, and they will guide you through any challenge that you have. So if I enable this, and if you have any questions, I'm going to share my screen with Gemini. Hi, Gemini. Say hi.
Hello. I'm happy to help if you have any questions.
Gemini, I'm on Firebase Studio, and I'm looking at my screen. I want to build an app. Where do I start?
You can start by describing the app you want to build in the prompt field. For example, you can describe the app's functionality or its purpose.
Nice. What does this button do?
That button, labeled Import Repo, allows you to import a Git repository, which means you can upload your existing project to Firebase Studio.
Awesome. Thank you, Thank you. So Gemini can see your screen and help you with any troubleshooting your life. And then even as a tutor, Gemini, I don't understand this. What does this mean? Can you explain this as on like a 5th grader for me so I can understand this and be like, yeah, this is what this means, and it's unlimited, free.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. So, I'm calling from a part of Africa, and I want to say that if I have issues making payment, can I tell a friend in the US to make a payment on my behalf? Hope that's going to affect my membership.
Not really. It will recognize any card as long as whoever has the username and password is the main thing. So you can have them, when they purchase, create an account, and as long as you know that username and password, you can log in.
Oh, all right. All right, it's nice. It's nice meeting you. I've been a follower of you when you're very active. I don't know if you're still very active on TikTok. So.
I need to get back. I've been busy, but you're 1,000% right.
Yeah, that was where I found you.
Amazing.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful. I look forward to seeing your app. Like, really just go all in on Firebase. You got Google AI Studio to help you with any blockers, and even to help you keep going. That's a dangerous combination to help you build your app, honestly. And it's free.
The 50% discount you give now, how long is it going to last for?
It's indefinite, but I change it like every 2 months or something. If you become a member, we have an affiliate program. So every member that they sign up using your link, you get 20% commission on the monthly subscription in perpetuity that both you and them are a member. So every month, so technically if you get 5 people to sign up, that pays for your subscription, if you think about it like that. And then they pay you your subscription every single month going forward. And then on top of that, any people above 5 people is just pure income just for you. You get basically like, I think it's like $20 a month for every person you subscribe.
All right. I can't wait to be a member. Thank you.
Beautiful. Look forward to seeing you in there. Definitely. I look forward, more importantly, to see your app. So that's the biggest thing. Amazing. Gabrielle, how's it going? I know, the mute button.
Oh, everything's good. Thank you. For some reason, I thought it was 2 hour difference between this webinar.
No worry, it's recorded, so I'm gonna